We are down by 3 people today.
Good fucking yellow dog.
Scrap that! It's open in 5 minutes after I made the video. What the hell? Okay. We are in by 7:30. Update. Alright, good morning everyone. We are in Osaka. Actually, we arrived yesterday, but we didn't do much because we were quite late. Basically, our Airbnb is right beside Shinsekai. It's a market. We just walked around a bit and grabbed our dinner there before going to Donkey to just look around. And yeah, this morning we are going to be headed to the Osaka Castle. I am super excited to finally be back in Japan after many years. We are gonna head out for breakfast soon. It is an early breakfast, so I'm not sure who else will be going along. So yes, hope you will join us on this trip with my friends. And yes, see you for breakfast. Let's go! Okay, so update. Guess what? I'm the only one who woke up on time. So I am having breakfast alone, which was honestly not unexpected because it was quite early. Also, can I just say, there's just something about Japanese toilets that gets me clean and organized. It's organized. Look at that. Seriously, it puts so many toilets to shame when I'm in Japan. Like, there is really no fear of going to like really weird, dirty toilets. It's just all so clean here. I miss this. Oh, look. It just closed by itself. Reasons why I love Japan. Miss you. So now it's time to explore the Osaka Castle. We were just walking along the grounds, taking in the sceneries of the place. It was not a sunny day, so the sky did look a bit gloomy. Now the museum was several floors. There was a lot of walking to do. If you want, you can actually pay to take a photo with this costume. Now there were a lot of things that we could not take photos of because it was restricted. But yeah, these are just a few things that we managed to take a look at. So next up for lunch, we had Tempura Making. This was located in Nara. We actually have not had tempura yet for the trip, so we definitely needed to try this, and as you can tell from my face, I loved it so much. The tempura was just so nicely done, and the egg, oh my goodness, the egg was pretty much the star of the show. It was crispy on the outside, yet super creamy on the inside, and I think we really enjoyed it. The next thing we did was just take a walk along the Dotonbori street. It was rainy and drizzly, so yeah, we couldn't do as much as we wanted to, but we definitely needed to get this shot at the really famous running man along the street. If you know me, I have loved Pablo for a super long time, but somehow they closed down in Singapore. So when I saw this on the street, I knew I needed to buy it straight away, and you can see me just enjoying the tarts once again. It was not cheap for sure, but I needed to try this. Alright, good morning guys. We are at Katsuoji Temple today. Oh, we are down by 3 people. We are down by 3 people today. So this temple is known for all the Daruma dolls. It's the red color dolls. Let's go. Now the Katsuoji Temple is known for these red Daruma dolls. Apparently they are supposed to help you make your wishes come true. Along the way you are supposed to stamp your card, and well, of course, typical me, I messed it up. There was no going back from this, but the Daruma dolls are supposed to kind of represent your wishes, and what's gonna happen is you draw one eye and you make a wish, and when the wish comes true, you actually draw another eye along the doll. Now these dolls that are littered all around the temple are basically dolls that people bought. They made their wish and they pretty much decided to leave it there. But you can actually take back the dolls. It's not compulsory to bring it back. All in all, it was a really cute place to take a look at, and because it was a sunny day, the views were so pretty, and we managed to take nice photos and videos along the way. If you're down in Osaka, you should definitely give this temple a visit. Now today we decided to make a day trip down to Nara. Nara is famous for the bowing head deers, and we were definitely gonna take a look at them. But first I had to make a stop at this really famous cafe. This is located right outside the train station and it's called Rokumei. I ordered the dessert set, and I must say, not only was the coffee great, but the desserts were so light and fluffy, and yet it was not sweet. Now I did visit the Nara Deer Park many years back, but I wanted to see these cute deers once again, and my friends wanted to feed them as well. If you did not know, when you hold the biscuit in front of the deers, they actually would bow so that you will give them the biscuit. I do feel like because they have been so used to tourists giving them biscuits, they've become a bit spoiled, and sometimes they can be rather aggressive when they are trying to snatch the biscuits. But animals are always cute, and well, who can resist them? Next up, we actually had a lunch break, and we ate at this tonkatsu place because my friend was craving some tonkatsu. I wouldn't say that it was mind-blowing, but it was definitely nice and worth the price. I guess.
It's the yellow dog.
Okay, Chico.
Okay, good morning guys. We are now at Universal Studios, Japan. It is a Monday morning. It is rainy. The park website says it's open at 8. Wow. The park website says it's open at 8:30. We are here at 7 a.m. and look. The queue is all the way here already. But the reason why we are here so early is because we are trying to get into the Nintendo World, and we don't want to pay for the Express Pass. Express Pass is normal pizza. Very expensive, super expensive. So yes, I'm not sure. Apparently they actually open much earlier than the stated website timing. I'm here based on what all the YouTube videos say. So we'll see what time we'll get in. Scrap that! It's open in 5 minutes after I made the video. What the hell? So we are going in at 7:15 when it's supposed to open at 8:30. Okay, so if you guys ever come to Universal Studios Japan, just come 1.5 hours earlier. They're gonna open it anyway. Okay, we are in by 7:30. Update. Okay, so we're going to head over to Nintendo World right now. Let's go. Oh, cuties! Damn, they're working overtime though. So we have decided to take a quick meal cause I think we basically didn't have breakfast. When I saw the price for the meal, it's quite expensive. 就跟 pizza, 근데 the portion is very big. I have pork rib, chicken, corn, some beef pastry, and a soup. We are gonna eat for a bit and hopefully avoid the rain. Yeah, it should stop in like 1 or 2 more hours. Let's eat! Now for dinner, I realized that I have not had a proper ramen meal, so I decided to head down to Ichiran Ramen by myself to get my ramen fix. Well, I must say, the ramen is still as good as I remembered, long ago when I ate it. On the last day, I decided to head down to Pokemon Center once again because it was a weekday and it is not as crowded. I did not get any soft toys, but I decided to get some notebooks, some folders since I was still studying. After that, I headed down to a popular coffee shop. Over here, they actually make their hand-drip coffees. And although I'm not the biggest coffee fan, this was actually really nice to drink. So if you do like coffee, do check out this place. Finally, it was time for the final lunch. This place was an accidental find because I was planning to eat at another restaurant, but there is no regrets. Because this was basically a tonkatsu but for steak, for beef, and I have no words for it. This meat was so juicy, it was so tender, and best of all, it was not exorbitant. The price was reasonable, and there's so many different sauces to try from. There was curry sauce, there was the egg. You can also just use salt that they gave to kind of season the meat. All in all, 10 out of 10 meal. I was so happy I ended my trip with this one. Thank you so much for joining us on this trip. If you did like the video, do give it a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe. Thank you and see you in the next one.